Create React app has been the go-to tool for most developers to create their React project and set up a dev server. It offers modern build setup with no configurations needed. The Create React app uses Webpack. The Webpack bundles the entire application code before it can be served. With a large code base, it takes more time to spin up the development server, and reflecting the changes may take a long time. To address these issues, there is a new front-end tooling in the ecosystem, that is Vite. Vite, unlike the Create React app, Vite does not build the entire application before serving it. Instead, it builds the application on demand. It also uses the powers of the native ES module, ES build, and roll up to improve development and build time. In this video, we are going to see how we can set up our React app with Vite and also install Tailwind CSS. To get started with Vite, let's go to the Vite documentation website. We can see we have different installation procedures or setup procedures. We can use either npm, yarn, or pnpm. In our case, we are just going to copy the yarn. We are going to run cd into my project, then npm install or yarn install. Then we have to run yarn dev to start our server. Let's go and copy that command that we have copied directly into our Visual Studio Code. Then after pasting that, you have to add your project name. After adding our project name, as we can see here, we have different installation procedures here. You can either choose Vanilla.js, Vue.js, React. In our case, we are going to use React, and still in React we have different options. Let's choose TypeScript for that case. After installing, let's cd into our project. Then after cd into our project, we are going to run yarn to install all the node packages that we need. We can run yarn dev to start our server. After running our server here, we can see our output that we have this website already running. Now we have successfully installed Vite with React, or we have used React with Vite. What's next? Next, we are going to install our Tailwind CSS. To install Tailwind CSS, let's go to the Tailwind CSS documentation website. Let's go to the Tailwind website. Click the installation, then click on Framework Guides. As you can see here, we have Next.js, we have all those kind of frameworks that we can use, Svelte, Remix, all those Gatsby. We also have Ember.js, and in our case, we are going to use Vite. After clicking Vite, let's copy our first command. Because we have used yarn, let's copy that and go to our Visual Studio Code. Then run yarn add to add that package, that Tailwind package. Then press enter. When it's done, our next command will be basically that. Then paste it there, then press enter. After it's done, let's go to the next step. The next step is copying that chunk of code, and that code we are going to paste it in our Tailwind config.js file. Let's replace that existing code with our new code. After replacing that, the next step is basically copying that, then go into our index.css file, then changing that. Let's undo that, then replace that with the new code. After doing that, now we can test our Tailwind CSS. To test our Tailwind CSS, we can replace the app.tsx file with an hello world. In that hello world, we are going to add some styles. We are going to add text red, font of bold, then text size or font size of 3XL. After that, you can see now our code is still here. What's next? We need to restart our server. Then after restarting our server, we can see the changes. Or restarting our app, we can see the changes. When we refresh our page now again, when we restart our server here, now we can see we have new changes. And that's it for installing or getting started with Vite with React and also installing Tailwind CSS. Thank you guys for watching this video. See you in the next one.